Hello, good evening Tribuners. Welcome back with me Mutiara in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the counted news. The first news is suspension bridge broke, several residents were injured. The suspension bridge in Saluki Hamlet, Omo Village, Gumbasa District, Sigi Regency broke on Tuesday, April 12, 2022 in the morning. The break of the bridge was caused by the western part being hit by heavy equipment that was filling up the river bank. TribunPalu.com observations on Tuesday, April 12, 2022, a number of residents worked hand in hand to lift bridge materials to be moved by the river. Head of Hamlet 3 Saluki Omo Village, John Locke said, the incident began when an excavator-type heavy equipment was stockpiling around the West Bridge, but unintentionally, the heavy equipment hit the bridge so that the suspension bridge was immediately cut off. According to him, the victims with minor injuries during the incident were still able to save themselves, but the other two victims had to be helped to evacuate because the bridge floor was crushed. It is known that the suspension bridge began its rehabilitation work at the end of November 2021. The suspension bridge itself is still under construction. The second news is fatal accidents leaves one person dead. Shocking state news blows from Aceh's pride team Persiraja. The reason is one of the former retainer of Lantak Laju died in a traffic accident in South Aceh. 47 years old Samsul Bahri, a dump truck passenger who died in a goat fight with a Fuso truck on the national route in the South Kluet area, South Aceh, turned out to be a former captain of Persiraja in competition D, the Man Division season 2007. As is known, a fatal collision occurred between a Fuso truck and a dump truck on the Tapak Tuan Subulus Salam national route, to be precise, in Pasilembang Village, South Kluet District, South Aceh Regency, on Monday, April 11, 2022. As a result of the traffic accident, Samsul Bahri, a dump truck passenger from Sidoarjo Village, Medan Tembung District, Medan City Government, reportedly died at the scene. South Aceh Reserve Police Chief Police Grand Commissioner Ajudan Ardanto Nugroho confirmed by SerambiNews.com through the head of the traffic unit. First Police Inspector Alfi Syahrin moments after the incident confirmed the existence of the traffic accident. The vehicle involved in the traffic accident, continue for Police Inspector of Alfi Syahrin, is a Mitsubishi dump truck type car with police number BL 8630CA, black with a Mitsubishi Colt diesel goods car, police number BK 8394FY yellow. According to information gathered at the scene, continued the head of the unit, the incident began when a black Mitsubishi dump truck driven by Bukhari Air was traveling from the direction of Tapak Tuan toward Subulus Salam at a moderate speed. Arriving at the scene of the incident, from the same direction, a yellow Mitsubishi Colt diesel freight car driven by Nofriadi and carrying Samsul Bahri lost control while trying to overtake the dump truck in front of him. In addition to taking one person's life, the Colt diesel license plate number BK 8394FY yellow also suffered severe damage to the front. The next news is market rehabilitation. 500 Turikale market traders moved temporarily. 500 Turikale market traders were asked to temporarily move to Tramo Market. Deputy Region of Maros Suhartina Bohari said that traders must move at latest by Sunday 17, 2022, but they asked for an extension of time until the 8th, arguing that some of their places did not have windows and doors. However, after reviewing, to this day there are still many traders who have not moved. The obstacle that occurs in the field is the lack of communication made by traders to the government. Therefore, he gave a final warning to the merchants to move immediately. Suhartina has also warned that the joint team will oversee the traders in the relocation process. The relocation of these traders is only temporary. This was done while waiting for the Turikale Market rehabilitation to be completed. Trader at Turikale Market, Rani, said that his party will soon move to Tramo Market. She said that there were 142 kiosks and 100 more stalls being built at Tramo Market. The next news is vaccination achievements in the Bangka Belitung Islands. Until Monday, April 11, 2022, the achievements of the first stage of the COVID-19 vaccination were in the province of the Bangka Belitung Islands has reached 96.05%. From the data submitted by the Special Task Force for the Acceleration of COVID-19 Vaccination of the Bangka Belitung Island Province, at least this achievement is less than 4% to reach the 100% figure. The head of the Bangka Belitung Island Police Operation Bureau, Police Grand Commissioner Ponco Sudiantoko, who also served as a controlling and reporting staff of the Special Task Force for the Acceleration of the COVID-19 Vaccination in the Bangka Belitung Island Province. He stated that so far the overall achievement of vaccination in the first pass has reached 96.05%. Meanwhile, the second stage of vaccination has reached 80.79%. Meanwhile, the achievement of the COVID-19 vaccination in the third stage or booster vaccination has reached 11.01%. When confirmed regarding the cause of the remaining 4% of vaccination achievements in the province of the Bangka Belitung Island, Police Grand Commissioner Ponco Sudiantoko stated that his party was still evaluating this matter. His party will collect data again by name and by address so that clear and detailed data is obtained. To increase the number of COVID-19 vaccination achievements in the province of Bangka Belitung Island, the Bangka Belitung Special Task Force for Acceleration of COVID-19 Vaccination will improve performance by increasing vaccination activities, vaccination location, and also asking for support from the community to participate in efforts to increase vaccination achievements. With the success of vaccination, the vaccination officer will not check every place as well as the booster. The next news is, an adopted brother abuses his younger sister to death. Violent, there are no other words that can describe the behavior of 18-year-old F, her adopted brother who abused Dila, alias UFT, a 7-year-old girl until she died. The incident in Ngabean village, Kartasura, Sukoharjo Regency, Central Java, broke the hearts of those who heard it. A child who was still in kindergarten was tortured to death on Tuesday, April 12, 2022. Dila was reported to have died by her adoptive brother. Residents were suspicious because they saw many bruises on the body of the cheerful girl. Later, after the police intervened, it was revealed that Dila had died because she was often abused by her adoptive brother F. Kartasura Police Chief Police Commissioner Adjudan Mulyanta, representing the Sukoharjo Resort Police Chief Police Grand Commissioner Adjudan Wahyu Nugroho Setiawan, said that F meanwhile admitted that he often abused Dila because of Dila's action. The police suspect that F, the method is very cruel. F is Dila's cousin, who is an adopted brother, because Dila is now being raised by her own, aka F's mother. What's even more heartbreaking is that Dila is actually an orphan. The next news is, 5 people died in house fire in Tanjung Priok. A fire burned alive 5 family members in North Jakarta on Tuesday, April 12, 2022. Meanwhile, the survivors cried hysterically and had the intention of breaking through the flames that killed their family members. Quoted from tribunnews.com, the incident occurred at a motorcycle repair shop on Waraka Street, Tanjung Priuk, North Jakarta. The victims who died in this incident were husband and wife John Faber Timbolon and Darmawati Simanjuntak, and their 3 children Franciscus Darius, Maria A.F., and Luis Tampu Bolon. Meanwhile, the couple first child, Brent Johan Saint Emmanuel, survived the incident. When the fire broke out, Brent was known to be outside the house. Brent is said to have located the rolling door of the workshop that was used as a residence from the outset when he wanted to go to play futsal. When he returned home, Brent finds his home engulfed in flames. Suddenly, Brent started crying hysterically because he knew his family was still in the house. This was revealed by the victim's neighbor Handrian, who saw Brent's arrival. Brent, who saw his family members burned to death, had the intention to break through the flames. The fire broke out at 37 minutes past 2 a.m. and the fire was extinguished at 5 minutes to 4 a.m. Firefighters deployed 10 fire engines. Officials from the North Jakarta and Thousand Island Fire and Rescue Service still suspect that the fire was caused by an electrical short circuit. In addition to the 5 victims who died, the loss due to this fire was also estimated at 300 million rupiah. Furthermore, after undergoing autopsies, the victims were buried in their hometown, North Sumatra. The last news is the case of hoarding diesel in North Sulawesi. The North Sulawesi Regional Police conducted a police line at the solar nozzle of the Kairagi Public Refueling Station on Tuesday night, April 12, 2022, at approximately 9:30 p.m. The step was taken after the development of the solar truck arrest case, which was arrested by the Sub-Directorate for Certain Crimes, the Special Criminal Directorate for the North Sulawesi Regional Police, on Tuesday morning. North Sulawesi Regional Police Directorate for Certain Crimes investigator, First Police Inspector Ferdian Marta Dinata, explained that the perpetrator of the initial KL solar hoarder had a panel key to open the solar nozzle at the Kairagi Public Refueling Station. According to him, the perpetrators of KL refueled their own diesel and after finishing, carry out activities without any supervision from the public refueling station. Regarding the owner of the public refueling station, Ferdinand said, so far he is still a witness. Based on information received by the Manado Tribune, they also arrested the VP security of the Kairagi Public Refueling Station. The 2 of them are alleged to have worked together to stockpile 3 tons of diesel. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Mutiara. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.